What is going on, guys? Stardust-oneworldreviews here, and welcome to my monthly movie recap. Today I'm here to talk about the month of April, as I'm here to talk about the movies that I have seen and have reviewed. Also, a lot of movies that I did see, but in one way or another I never got a chance to review, whether it's being busy or whereas I had energy and motivation to do it. Well, there's no a lot of this month I did see, but unfortunately I never got a chance to review it. There are a couple of these films I unfortunately did wish I had a chance to review, unfortunately. And those one film I will still review them, and I will still review. But there are a few films that unfortunately I can't review. And normally I will talk about those films first, and about the films I have seen. But I think for now I'm just going to talk about films in order which I saw them in the month I did. So, let's get started. First film we're going to talk about is Titan, the first of few Netflix films that I have seen this month. I'm trying to watch a lot more Netflix films that I can, honestly. And Titan was honestly one of the worst ones. Like, I can't even explain what the plot is. Because there is no plot in this movie. It's one of the most confusing and boring movies I've seen in quite some time. And that's saying a lot. Now, the only thing I will say about it, it does have a few interesting moments, and Taylor Shelley does do a really good job in this movie. She gives the best performance. It not so much, but performance-wise, she was great. That's a certain Warrington did also try as well. But other than that, the film is a big, long, boring snooze fest where a lot of things don't make any sense, and it's just so confusing. I can't even, I really was wondering what in the hell is going on throughout the majority of this movie. I was literally like flashing that. That was like to say about Titan. It gets a 10 out of a D. And now we get to a Netflix film that I actually did love, First Match. This film was freaking awesome. I fucking love this movie, honestly. I forget the actress that played her, but she was great. She really brought all this basic kind of a sports movie meets a coming-age movie. And the way they handled it here was pretty interesting, actually. She had an actress that played out different name, but she was amazing here. I love to see this actress and more stuff. Jamal Ali, he was great as well, but Nia Long sold the show. Like, she gives some true emotion here. Like, oh my gosh, she was awesome in this film. The film really kept my interest. I was really engaged throughout. I was really caring about this character's story, about what she was going through. I cared about the story, and I cared about stuff along your father in this film, along with stuff along your actual family in general. I really wanted to see his character succeed. My only issue in the movie, it does get a little too unrealistic at times, and it did bug me a bit on how unrealistic it was. Just a few scenes that were, yeah, there's no way that can actually happen. Again, film it doesn't really bother me too much, like I mentioned in other reviews. But sometimes it can bothersome, and there were a couple things that were bothersome like that in this movie. But overall, this film was awesome, and I do recommend checking this film out. I would give it a 98 of an A. Next film on this list, Happy Anniversary. There really isn't much else that I can honestly say about Happy Anniversary. It does have some great performances, some great moments here and there. It was well shot, I can see what its potential was, and I can definitely see some certain people actually loving this movie, and you do, that's fine. With me, I thought it was just forgettably okay, honestly. Honestly, I don't even remember much with me, so again, there's not really much else I can say about Happy Anniversary. I think it was very cliched. Some moments that didn't make any sense, especially in the ending and what happens. I'm sure you can see what I'm talking about. Overall, nothing else to say about Happy Anniversary. Is kind of forgettable to me. I'll give it a 50 of a C+. Next film I'm about is Blockers, which I did review on my channel. This film was freaking hilarious, and so far my most surprising film I've seen in 2018. Like, I was dreading seeing this movie. This film was like, it was going to be terrible. But I just thought it surprised him. I mean, like, this is a perfect example of misleading marketing, because the trailers made it feel like it's gonna be your typical generic R-rated comedy that has jokes for the sake of it, very raunchy for the sake of it, and has parents being asses and overreacting just for the sake of it. But no! This one's pretty much the opposite of all that. That's not all the jokes hit, but when they hit, they freaking hit. I was laughing so hard, especially And this beer chug scene that looks so off on the trailers actually ended up being actually hilarious in the actual product. Don Cena gives a great performance. Leslie Mann gives great. Ike Barnowitz pretty much stole the show for me. The girls actually were great and have no interesting moments. I officially have a crush on the actress that played Leslie Mann's daughter, Catherine Newhart, but yeah, she was, my god, she was not only beautiful, but she was great as well. It only has some other moments, but it has some very surprisingly sweet sense of moments that actually got me to feel actually, which is something I didn't expect from a film like this. And the way it was telling is a little bit more different. I mean, it's still kind of cliche and kind of anti-expected, but the way it tells it and the way it handles its characters is a lot more different after that. It depends on just overreacting and terrible, unlikable characters. There's a reason why they're doing what they're doing, and it really makes you resent that to them. Yeah, Blockers is still freaking hilarious, and it's so far my most surprising film of the year. Comedy that's just so one of the best comedy I've seen in a while. Next film is Ready Player One. I thought it was very late, fortunately, but I was unable to see in theaters, and I was blown away. This film was amazing. Not just because of the pop culture references, even though they're awesome. That's just not why I love this movie. I love it because of the world, because of the characters. I wish they would have been more developed. The story was actually kind of interesting, and was very interesting what was going to happen. How the pop culture references was great. The action was great. I had some moments that had me busting out laughing, some very dramatic and kind of sad moments, and some even cool surprises I didn't expect. So Ready Player One was a total blast with a lot of emotion behind to that. With my man, I don't think one of Spielberg's very best movies, but it's definitely one of his best in terms of entertainment and just flat out fun and just awesomeness. Next film is Game Over Man. Now, I don't really know why I didn't review this movie, to be honest. I'm serious. Well, I don't know why I didn't review this, because I got a lot to say about this movie. But Game Over Man was probably the worst Netflix movie I've ever seen, and a truly atrocious comedy, and one of the worst I've seen in a while. Considering all the terrible comedies I've seen, that's saying a lot. Like, oh my god, this film was so painful to watch. I know you do great. You have done great in the past. And you do this. This is everything I really hate about comedies. Unlikable characters. Check. Unrealistic and unlogical situations that just don't make any sense to really take out of the movie. Check. Jokes that are just so juvenile and so in most common denominator. Check. A story that's pretty much doesn't make any sense when you actually think about it. Check. It pretty much checklists everything I hate about comics nowadays. Music and also characters that don't really learn their lessons after the movie. And of course, no consequences after everything. And this, I don't even know why I didn't read this movie, because I went a lot of the same. If you still want me to review this film, let me know in the comments down below if you want me to still review it, but I'll be Game Over Man a 0 out of F. It was my worst film of the year, until I saw another movie that I will get into later. Next we got A Quiet Place. Yeah, not seriously, Quiet Place was fucking amazing. I fucking loved Quiet Place. It was one of the most tense-filled and chilling horror movies I've seen in quite some time. But the most scary I felt in a horror movie I've seen quite a time. It's one that's very simple premise, yet it takes its true advantage with it. All the characters I truly care about, especially with Emily Blunt. Seems like Emily Blunt also sure is going Oscar nominated for this. I'm serious. She was amazing. Probably her best performance. My performance like this one was so scary, so tense. I was on the edge of my seat throughout. This is one of my favorites of the year. One of the best horror films I've seen this decade. And of course I still give my 108+. And I know they're actually making a sequel coming out, soon, and to be honest, I'm not too hyped for it because you know how wholesome it's been, but As long as they have a certain director and writer to it, as long as they do something interesting, I'd be fine with it. It's just, right now, I'm not sure I feel about it just yet. Next film we got Rampage, which you can see I got a poster of, which I got for my free screening of it. Now, Rampage is basically what it is. Dumb fun. If you go in this film which just have that, you are guaranteed to have that. Actually, a lot more fun than I was expecting, actually. I mean, this film's nothing dumb. It's dumb. And the villain character is pretty much freaking stuck. But the film knows what it is, and it embraces it. It's so self-aware, it embraces what it actually is. Just dumb fun. The Rock kills it once again, Neil Mahan's great, but Jeffrey Morgan, something canceled the show for me. Like, Jeffrey Morgan, it's like Jeffrey Morgan knew what film he was getting into and just tries to get the most hammy performance possible, and that's basically what he did. And I loved every second of him. So, Rampage was, again, what it is. Dumb freaking fun. I had a total blast with me, and also the gorilla, freaking hilarious. I'll still give him my A6 for B+. Next we get to a romance film that I released in January, For Out of My Girl. Like, who even remembers this movie, honestly? And it's not a romance movie, and like Happy Anniversary, there really isn't much to say about it, to be honest. I mean, this one wasn't as terrible, god-awful as I was expecting from the trailers, but still not nonetheless. And the other was great, Jessica Ralph. It's one of the best things I can actually say about this movie. Like, I love seeing what this actress is doing. It has some sweet moments that could have worked. It has some great music there as well. And some kind of sweet moments here and there. But overall, the movie is boring. The main character is kind of likable in a way, and you don't really know about his chemistry with Jessica Ralph. As much as Jessica Ralph was actually great, I didn't buy her chemistry with this guy, and you know what she tried to forgive him after leaving the altar. Like, seriously? This film is basically a this one, to sum it up, it's basically a fantasy. That's basically all I'm gonna say. This one is fantasy. It's truly a fantasy, and it has everything you can expect from a Nicholas Sparks movie. This film's not really a Nicholas Sparks movie, but you know what I'm trying to say, excuse me. So I would give For Out of My Girl a 36 with C-. And next film we got Tyler Perry's Anocracy. Another film that actually wasn't as bad as I was expecting, honestly. I was actually kind of surprised from the first two rounds of how much I was actually kind of enjoying it. So it wasn't cliched, and it had some stupid and some moments that it has everybody kind of don't like about Tyler Perry. And especially with him overreacting. But the performances were pretty good. It had some pretty interesting elements to it that had me kept me intrigued, actually. And let's have some fun moments too. But the third act is when the film pretty much dropped the ball for me. I don't want to get the quick into spoilers, but the third act just pretty much took a nosedive. Just took a huge nosedive. I was like, wow, I had something there, Tyler Perry. Like, not as bad as I was expecting, not even bad at all. It's just meh at best. I'm gonna give Tyler Perry's Anocracy a 45 of C. I was actually going to hate it, but it wasn't bad as I was expecting. So, but knowing Tyler Perry's record, I really didn't say much. And next we get to a film that I was mentioning I was going to review, but unfortunately never got around to it. You Were Never Really Here. This film is freaking awesome. I fucking love You Were Never Really Here. This film was amazing. I loved nearly every single aspect of this movie. It's so far one of my favorites videos so far. Joaquin Phoenix truly delivers. This is probably his best performance that he has given his career. I don't think he's kind of Oscar-worthy in here. He's not good. He's a very raw and mesmerizing, and you're really interested in what's going to happen with his character. Also, the story here is very simple, but it's still told in an interesting way that makes it a little more different and unique than most of these type of films. All that actress that played a good girl in the movie, I don't want to say because I don't want to butcher it. She was great as well, and I really like the chemistry she had with Joaquin Phoenix as well. Really, pretty much the emphasis on visual storytelling. And now actually I'm a sucker for visual storytelling, honestly. That's one of my favorite type of storytelling. Okay, and this film does that to the T, and I was very engaged in how they did the storytelling here. It's incredibly impactful and hard-hitting. It's also a very interesting and realistic portrayal of depression and PTSD. There all that moments I was like, yeah, I felt that. Well, a depression part, of course. The film is also beautifully shot, has incredible cinematography, is incredibly well edited, has one of the best scripts of the year so far. It has some of the best editing I've seen this year so far, and so far it has the best score I've seen this year so far. And I love the tension that it shows in this movie. My only problem with the movie though is that the pacing does kind of drag around a bit in the beginning. It does take a little bit to get going. Once it gets going, it gets going. You're Not Really Here is amazing. If you haven't yet seen the movie, I highly recommend it. If you hope you love me as I did, I'm definitely going to give You'll Never Really Hear a 98 of an A. And of course, next we got Batman Ninja. Hoo-ha-ha. Hoo-ha. I fucking love Batman Ninja. This film was fucking awesome. One of the best animated film that DC has ever done. Like, this film was fucking awesome. I loved every minute and second of Batman Ninja. From the animation, to the characters, to the voice acting, to the settings, to the different interesting take on Batman, to the action, to the bit more dramatic scenes. Like, this film, for me, is amazing on every sense level, on every word. I fucking love Batman Ninja, and it's still getting my 108 plus rating. Avengers Infinity War. I already started to do my original review, my MCU rank, and I'm still gonna upload my spoiler review tomorrow, so still love the movie, still amazing, fucking loved it, best MCU movie, 108 plus. That's pretty much all I gotta say. And the last one I saw was Truth or Dare. Now I'm actually not gonna say anything else because I'm still going to, because like when I kill giants, I'm going to still up my video at some point this week because I actually do want to do a review of. So basically, this film freaking sucks. That's really all I'm gonna say. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my latest monthly movie recap. I guess I really still enjoy these recap videos. Let me know about all the movies I mentioned comments down below. Let me know all the movies that you have seen around this month. Whether the movies that came out this month or movies that came out within the last few months. Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to know what movies you watched. Again, tomorrow I will have my spoiler review of Avengers Infinity War. Stay tuned for that. That's a lot of you, and also tomorrow you'll release a trailer. You'll release a new trailer in a while, so when I get a chance I will do a reaction to that. Stay tuned for that. That's down for TV reviews and a lot of other stuff I need to do in the future, so hope you enjoy. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Truly do appreciate. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media sites, all in the description down below. I am Stardust-oneworldreviews from Stardust-oneworldreviews. I will see you next time, and stay cool about it. Peace.